makes his pledge. A serpent waits beyond the veil. Its tail a clock, its breath a trail. But this is not a tale of might. It's man against the cage of night. The stars align, the cube takes form, and in his chest a fire is born. A heart is bound in my no beast to slay. Without the time he rides the line between ground and sky, where silence speaks and lies must die. 47 steps to climb, heaven's math in sacred time. Circle meets the ground, it's square. St. George breathes the higher air. He slays the beast of endless spin, not out but from deep within. Through polaries still and bright, he tears the scales and lets in light. The dragon's not of flesh and bone, it guards the throne of Chronozone. Its winding path, the loop we tread, the fear of death, the weight of dread. But George, he walks the edge with grace. The veils dissolve, he sees the face, the hidden truth behind the flame. That time and man are just the same. To square the soul, to find the gate, he faces fear and altars fate. 1.1 star, Polaris true, a stillness pulling all things through. 47 stars in line, earth and sky in one design. Slay the hour, break the wheel. Truth is not what you can feel. George ascends through fire and ash, burns the lie of ticking flash. He finds the center, gold and bare. The dragon gone, the soul laid there. This is the war we all must fight, to climb the dark and seek the light, to know the square, to stand inside where heaven's breath and earth collide. 47 threads now sewn, he's not just one, he's all alone. The circle closed, the story clear, the dragon slain was always fear. St. George stands where few have gone, past time, past form, where stars are drawn. And in his chest a light appears, he is the end of all our years. Riding out at twilight's bend, he is the means, he is the end. The line is drawn, the square is spun, and heaven's door swings wide for one. And all you see is overgrown. The door was sealed, the path was crossed by names forgotten, truths once lost. He wears the mask of borrowed light, trades comfort for your inner sight. He feeds on fear, delays the flame, turns sacred words into hollow names. He twists the law, fractures the sign, breaks the circle, bends the line, calls the prison holy ground, laughs as truth beneath the veil, not of guilt but of the scale, where spirit meets the dust of man, and love outweighs the serpent's plan. Not the wood, not the crown of thorns, but the place where the self is born. They taught in caves by bread and flame that God has more than one true name, that light descends in measured grace through numbers, form, and inner space. As above the stars align, so below the blood and spine. The temple's not of brick or stone, it's built where truth is overthrown. The kingdom's not beyond the sky, it waits where dying gods all die. You'll never find the living word until the inner voice is heard. There's a cross beneath the veil, not of guilt but of the scale, where spirit meets the dust of man, and love outweighs the serpent's plan. Not the wood, not the crown of thorns, but the place where the self is born. Die before you die, so you may live. Bind the two, so you may give. Sun and earth, breath and bone, married where the seed is sown. What was split must bleed and bind, crossed not in flesh but in the mind. De Bettino, there's a cross beneath the veil, where the prisoner breaks the jail, where time is fed to sacred fire, and man becomes what gods require. Not through force, not through fear, but through the truth made clear. The veil was never torn by rage, but by the one who left the cage. And when the devil lost his claim, he found no hold, no name, no flame. Every tradition tells the same story in a different tongue, not of escape, but of return, not of punishment, but of remembering. The veil was never meant to hide the truth, it was meant to teach us how to see. Before the word, before the flame, before the counting, before the name, there was a hush beneath the sea, a waiting pulse in infinity. From formless deep the water stirred, a silent thought that wanted word. The shell was whole, the dark was kind, until the one became the line. A breath, a split, a spark, a sign. The circle cracked to make the time. From seed to branch to living form, the many woke inside the one. Nothing lost, nothing thrown, every echo finds its tone. What appears as scattered flame is order learning how to name. From the egg came breath and flame, from the one the many names. Every number knows its place, written on creation's face. What was hidden now appears, the lore of love, not lore of fear. Tall from sacred ground, with roots and darkened stars around. Each branch a truth, each leaf a sign, a ladder built of form and time. As above the heavens turn, so below the blood must learn. The temple's not of stone or throne, it's measured where the heart is grown. Count the days, the ways, the flame, you'll find the order stays the same. Not imposed by force or fear, but born when love draws near. From the egg came breath and flame, from the one the many names. Every number knows its place, written on creation's face. What was hidden now appears, the lore of love, not lore of fear. The shell but guard the seed, not all who see are meant to lead. The sacred's known by those who kneel and count not time, but how they feel. From the egg came breath and flame, from the one the many names. Every number knows its place, even me within the space. The count begins, the path is shown, what fractured learns to come back home.
The ancients taught that the universe could be counted, but the soul could not. Numbers reveal the order, but the heart reveals the truth, and every tradition agrees on this. You are not judged by what you know, but by what you carry.
When the noise is gone and the mass is torn, what remains is what you've worn. I stood before the silent scale, no borrowed words, no well-told tale, no ledger kept the deeds of days. Just every choice, just every way. The past stood still, the future dim. The question wasn't what, but why within. No witness spoke, no judgment cried. The truth leaned in, I could not hide. Lay my heart upon the scale, let no lie nor fear prevail. If love is light, then let it rise. If not, let fire make me wise. I don't ask to be declared, only known for how I care. I learned too late or just in time that weight is more than sin or crime. It's every moment love is true, every truth I almost knew. The feather weights, it does not bend. silence moves. Break me clean, refine the flame. I will not leave this soul the same. Break me clean, refine the flame. I will not leave this soul the same. Lay my heart upon the scale, let it pass beyond the veil. If love is light, then I remain. If not, I'll burn and rise again. When all is weighed and all is known, only love comes home. Whoa, 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 yeah. In the beginning, no ground, no flame, just water dark and a whispered name. From nothing stirred a single spark. A light took breath inside the dark. From silent seas a hill arose, the first made truth a seed that knows. One became two, then grit, then rain. Sky pulled from earth by sacred strain. The sun took form, the numbers spoke. The egg was split, the circle broke. And down the line the story ran, till God took dust and shaped a man. We were born between the above and below, with a spark to God and a debt to owe. The question's not if you'll see the light, but how you'll carry it through the night. I'm sailing the bark of a living tree, through the tides of time that circle me. If my heart weighs true, I'll stand upright, go from lead in the maker's side. No crown of ours, no serpent's claim, just a steady flame, just a steady flame. Coils around the pole, counts every breath, devours the soul. He feeds on fear, he loves delay, turns living gold into cold decay. But there's a star that does not spin, a still small point we rise within. If you face the beast and do not flee, time itself bends at the knee. 6 was judged and 7 stood. The heart was weighed against the good. Not by deeds you showed the crowd, but what you carried when you bowed. I'm sailing the bark of a living tree, through the tides of time that circle me. If my heart weighs true, I'll stand upright, gold from lead in the maker's side. No crown of ours, no serpent's claim, just a steady flame. Lay down, lift up the clock, lift it now. What was split must be made whole. Circle the square of the soul, between the sun and the setting west. There's a still point where the faithful rest. I'm sailing the bark of a living tree, through the tides of time that circle me. Polaris burns where fear once lay. The dragon star has lost its say. Heaven and earth in perfect flame. I am not bound by time or name. Hey! When the scales are set and the noise is gone, only love is weight, only love lives on. When the scales are set, when the sails are set, and the noise is gone, and the noise is gone, only love is weight, only love is weight, only love lives on. There's a place no clock can find, between the breath and the mind. Not ahead, not left behind, the center held in every line. A
chased the light through dust and name, through rising hope and falling shame. But every road I tried to claim, bending back toward the same old flame. Not above me, not below, but in the space I couldn't go. When striving ceased and fear grew still, the door appeared against my will. I stand where the still point stays, unmoved by nights or days. Heaven and earth, a single flame, no longer torn, no longer named. What I sought was always here, beyond belief, beyond the fear. The tree and root, the spark and breath, the line that runs through life and death. The cross was not the end I thought, but where the two were finally caught. Spirit bound to flesh and bone, till neither walked the dark alone. No crown of time, no throne of fire, just love fulfilled, no higher wire. I stand where the still point stays, unmoved by nights or days. Heaven and earth, a single flame, no longer torn, no longer named. What I saw was always here, beyond belief, beyond the fear. No more climbing, no more proof, no more exile, no more roof. The kingdom came without a sound, the moment I stopped looking around at I stand where the still point stays, held in love, not held in chains. Heaven and earth breathe one refrain. I am the fire, I am the flame. I am the flame. What was sought was never far, the door was open.